One of my all-time favorite cartoons from growing up as a kid was Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? That was an amazing cartoon. I love the classic and the newer version, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You Now? And pretty much all the Scooby-Doos that have been released from the 90s all the way through the 2000s, even the live actions I absolutely love. Now, I have some disagreements on the newer Scooby-Doo cartoons that are coming out and what they've been doing, but with that said, my childhood, massive Scooby-Doo fan. So when I heard that Netflix Origins is going to be creating the origin story for the Scooby-Doo gang, I'm a little concerned, because that's what we have going on here, is that Hollywood is looking at bringing back the Scooby-Doo gang once more into live action. Now, we saw back in the early 2000s, as I previously said, that this can be done well. Now, I understand some people have some criticism of it. Some people are like, well, that CGI just looked like bad. I didn't really like the storytelling too much. Completely get you there. Though, I'm going to be honest, they have a special place in my heart because I was a kid when I was growing up there, and even as an adult today, I still enjoy the movies for what they are. So, I'm just going to say that I really do enjoy the Scooby-Doo live action, so I'm hoping that this can come into the same realm of appreciation as those films back in the days. My only concern is that the time frame that you're going to be telling the story is going to be in the time frame of when they're in high school. According to this article from TV Insider, is that this is going to be taking place at the end of the gang's last summer camp, and they're going to be stumbling upon a mystery where they're going to have to figure out what's going on with Shaggy and Daphne coming across Scooby-Doo. So we're going to get to see what exactly that all entails. Now, that's pretty much all that we know of the story at this point. Now, exactly who is going to be the actors and actresses for the show? Well, so this is what we got right now. It's going to be Maxwell Jenkins, who'll be playing Fred Jones. Then we have Tanner Hagen, who'll be playing the role of Novel, or Shaggy as we all know him. Then from there, we'll be having Abby Reader Fortston, and they should be playing Velma Dinkley. And then from her, we'll be having McKenna Grace, who'll be playing Daphne Blake. So that's kind of the cast we have here, all pretty young actors and actresses, so that's good there. So it's not some predetermined actors. We're getting to see these kids act out, and really, they haven't really all had that much exposure to the wider world, except for McKenna Grace, who's been in another films or is in some upcoming Hunger Games projects. So we'll see how this exactly all goes for them. Here's the thing though, my concern for it changed as soon as I read this synopsis about what Netflix released they want the series to be. So for Scooby-Doo Originals, the modern reimagining of the iconic mystery solving group.
Why? No, you're so dumb.
Fuck! Why? Okay. I'm just going to put a pause there. Maybe somehow on God's green earth, this is actually going to be okay? The moment you said the modern reimagining, I'm sorry, man. Like, do we not have enough reimaginings? Yes, I get it that you're taking a story and making them a bit younger, but really, in my mind, you should be having the Scooby Gang being in their early 20s, maybe late teens. That is the age range that the gang needs to be at. They need to be in college, because in my mind they've always been university students, but that's the age range. Like high school, fine, we're wrapping up with that, we're getting into older years, but yeah, we'll see how this all goes. I know there's a lot of people out there that love Scooby-Doo and Mystery Incorporated. I'm going to be honest, I was not a fan. I did not enjoy it. There's a couple episodes here and there in the earlier seasons I liked, but really I was not a big fan overall. So we'll really have to see, are they going to go in that route with Scooby-Doo Incorporated, or are they going to go with Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Like, I'm really hoping that they'll go with the latter one, but we'll see how it goes. With that, we'll get back to this synopsis from Netflix. A modern reimagining of iconic mystery-solving groups of teens and their very special dog. During their final summer camp, old friends Shaggy and Daphne get embroiled in a haunting mystery surrounding a lonely, lost Great Dane puppy that may have been a witness to a supernatural murder. Together with the pragmatic and scientific Townie, Velma, and the strange but ever so handsome new kid Freddy, they set out to solve the case that is pulling each of them into a creepy nightmare that threatens to expose all their secrets. So we'll have to see how exactly this all goes. I hope it goes well. As a longtime Scooby-Doo fan, I would love to see this do amazingly well and bring some violations back to the Scooby-Doo franchise. After what we saw with the last TV series, Velma, yeah, Scooby-Doo needs some appreciation, needs some care, needs some love, and I'm hoping that we can get this. But when you add the word reimagining and modern take, oh, please don't destroy this part of my childhood. Who are we kidding? This is Hollywood. They're definitely going to do it. It doesn't help matters when in this article they also mention that Fred and Daphne are going to be dating or becoming a couple. Now, we all kind of hinted at and nudged at that's probably what was going on in the background, but throughout this series and TV shows, we never had really a concrete of Daphne and Fred full-on dating. We had them together as business partners like on Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, but actually full-on dating, really in my own mind, what I remember seeing in canon, was never really something we was really talked about. In fact, that's the reason why I disliked Mystery Incorporated, is because they went into that more relationship aspect of the gang themselves, setting up with each other, turning some characters into bi, having other characters break up, and then causing dynamics that just fracture the group. It's not really my cup of tea, okay? There are places where you can have that drama. Just don't put it in Scooby-Doo, okay? But we'll see how it goes. It could be like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, where a lot of the old Sabrina Teenage Witch fans from back in the day didn't necessarily like that new show, but a lot of new fans that came in that didn't expose to that old TV show absolutely loved it. We could have a situation going on here. It's hard to say right now, especially with the little information that we have. I do hope that Scooby-Doo Origins is good. I just don't think we need it. I don't think it's going to be really all that beneficial, but I am excited to see Scooby-Doo coming back to the screen. With that said, I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Are you excited to see this new Scooby-Doo TV show live action? Are you excited for maybe a more impersonal, dynamic duo with the characters where it's not necessarily episode of the week or monster of the week, it's just maybe something more of a long throughout storyline? Or are you just pretty much condemning it right now because of the modern reimagining statement? I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments, and leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you did not, and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you take care now. Bye for now.